Today we got a team consisting of some of the very best players in world football, taking on a full team of icons. They'll be going up against each other computer versus computer, and I'll then be putting the two teams into the same league in a simulated season within career mode, and finding out which team can pick up the most points throughout the course of a 38 game season. All of the instructions are set to be as balanced as possible, and hopefully this matchup should provide for some pretty entertaining gameplay. The icons do have quite an advantage in terms of their overall ratings. In FIFA though, you just never know what's going to happen. And both teams definitely contain more than a few players fully capable of causing some serious damage. With Liverpool being the current champions of Europe, they'll be the side representing the World 11, whilst Real Madrid have secured the most Champions League trophies throughout history, so they're the side I've selected for the icons. Smash a like on the video if you do go on to enjoy it today, stick around and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this from me in the future, and if you've got any feedback or suggestions for me, then please do leave them in the comments section down below. I do read absolutely every single comment that's left for me, so if you do leave me a comment it will be seen, and you may just see your idea brought to life here in the not too distant future. Now though, before we go any further, I just want to say a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring today's video. The OneFootball app is available for both iOS and Android, and through the app you can follow all of your favourite clubs, competitions and players, receiving the latest news and updates as and when they happen. The app covers over 100 different leagues and competitions all around the world, so whatever clubs or competitions you're looking to stay up to date with, the OneFootball app should have you covered. At the moment, for example, we've got European qualifiers taking place, so you can stay up to date with all of that action. Next weekend, Manchester United take on Liverpool, so that's a pretty massive game and could potentially have a massive scoreline. And a few days after that, Champions League action returns, so plenty of exciting games coming up over the course of the next few weeks, and beyond that you can check out the latest transfer rumours, learn about all the latest football news and see how some of your favourite players are getting on for both club and country. Like I said before, the OneFootball app is available for both iOS and Android, and the great news is that it's completely free to download, so if you haven't already got it installed on your phone, then there's no real reason not to at least try it out. There'll be a link to the app in the description down below, and I highly recommend checking it out and giving the app a go. So huge thanks to them for sponsoring today's video, and also if you're wondering how I've been able to play with icons offline in FIFA 20, there should be a link coming up right about now in the top right hand corner, explaining exactly how to install a squad file to make this all possible on PC. Unfortunately it can't be done on console, but if you are playing the game on PC then this is definitely a mod that you don't want to miss. Right though, let's get into the action and may the best team win. Throw in to come in, Messi fake throws and now he's just standing there. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but Messi is completely motionless. We seem to have broken the game. Okay, he's finally thrown it into N'Golo Kanté, and that is the worst control ever, and they've lost the ball. Brilliant, that was worth taking his time over. Pele with the ball out wide, taking on his man, moves it past him, whips that one across to Maradona at the back post. Good control there, keeps it in play, and he's won him a corner. Corner kick to come now, then launches that one to the edge of the box, but Hazard's got his body in the way there. It bounced off a couple of heads, and it's finally away. Messi's on the ball. They had a chance to counter-attack there, but they're taking it a little bit too slowly for my liking. Hazard is back on it, plays it off to Kevin De Bruyne. Kanté moves it to Modric. He spots a man out wide, plays it off to Messi. He's got Kimmich making a run there. Kimmich is taking on Roberto Carlos. Nice little bit of play there from him, and Roberto Carlos doesn't like it at all. He's completely taken him out. And it's no real surprise that he's picked up a yellow card for that one. Kimmich completely does him, and Roberto Carlos just isn't happy. Pele's going to play this one short to Maradona. He whips it into Maldini, and that's a good save on the line there. I believe that was Alba. Got his body in the way. Could have scored there. It was a good header, but Alba had the near post covered and he heads it out for a corner. Maradona's coming short for it once again, but he's whipped it into the box instead, and that very nearly worked out. Not a bad effort at all there. Pele's on it again, whips it into Zidane, and that would have been such a good goal if it connected properly with that one. Brilliant technique, but the execution just wasn't quite there. Ronaldo's got the ball, plays it off to Maradona. Roberto Carlos making a run there down the left wing, but Messi gets a good block in there and he gets the ball away. Messi doing a fantastic job defensively, and they got a very good opportunity here. Luka Modric is on it, plays it back to N'Golo Kanté. Slow and steady wins the race. Kimmich's on it now. Plays the ball through the middle to Ronaldo. Incredible ball control there. Kevin De Bruyne takes on his man. Takes it past him. Moves it off to Hazard. Gets it back. and this is a very good chance here for the World 11. Alba's made a cracking run there, down the wing, cuts it inside, lays it across to Luka Modric, and I thought that was the moment. Such a good build-up, but the shot itself from Luka Modric just wasn't quite good enough, unfortunately. Kevin De Bruyne to whip one over now, then Sergio Ramos connects with it, but he's hit it wide. And he looks so weird in a Liverpool kit, I'm not going to lie. Let's take another look at this one. Takes it on the volley, but it's not troubling the keeper, and Sergio Ramos is clearly not too pleased with himself. Messi with the ball out wide, Vieira's chasing after him, Messi takes it past him. Another good opportunity here for the World 11. What can Messi do? He whips it to the back post, and they've won a corner. Pele pings one forward to Maradona. Kimmich tries to get to it, he does get a touch on it, but Maradona's got it out wide, whips it across to Zidane, and that is such a big save from Oblak. Zidane moves that through to Pele, big opportunity, he tries to sweat it across, and what on earth happened there? Pele was attempting to lay it across to a teammate, but Van Dijk intercepts it and absolutely smashes it at Oblak's face. Completely scoreless then at half time, but both teams have had chances, and it's been a pretty good game so far. Let's get into the second half then, and let's see if either side can make the breakthrough. Pele with the ball out wide, Alba's chasing after him though, and this should be an interesting battle. Pele wins it for now, whips it across, Oblak punches it clear though, and Messi wins the header against Roberto Carlos, I believe that was. De Bruyne moves it forward to Luka Modric, who plays it off to Ronaldo. Good opportunity here for the World 11. Modric moves it inside to Messi. He's looking for support. He's got Roberto Carlos on him. Takes it past him. Turns it back. Gets it past him once again. Goes for the shot. Gets blocked. And I thought it was going to drop there for Kevin De Bruyne, but it didn't quite work out. And at this point, Klopp's bringing on Mohamed Salah. He's taking off Messi. I don't think it's the right move. Messi's had a pretty solid game. He clearly trusts his man though. He's bringing him on. Can he make the difference? Carlos Alberto whips that one over, and Hullet very nearly won the header. Conte's on it now, moves it on to Salah, who plays it inside to Ronaldo. He plays it back to Kevin De Bruyne, passing it around very nicely at the moment, all very neat. Lack of cutting edge though, and as I say that, Ronaldo has gone through. He's taken it past the defence, he's one-on-one, and he's found the back of the net. It's 1-0 to the World 11. Good finish there by Ronaldo. I believe it went through the keeper's legs. Let's take another look at this one. Does he nutmeg the keeper? Yes, he does. Great finish. And now we get a close-up of Ronaldo in a Liverpool shirt. What a horrendous sight. Vieira launches one forward for Maradona, and that looked a little bit suspect. He definitely meant that one. The ball had already gone. He sticks his knee out. He sends Maradona flying, and to be fair, it's worked out. The attack was killed off. Kimmich's got away with it. Job done. Zidane moves it forward to Hullet, who moves it out wide to Mateus, taking on a couple of players, plays it out wide to Roberto Carlos, good ball over, and a powerful header there from Hullet. He's levelled it up, less than 10 minutes left to play, and it's now 1-1. Brilliant precision in the cross there, and Hullet just wants it more than the centre-backs. He gets his head on it, knocks it past Oblak into the corner. Brilliant headed finish, and they're level. Here they come once again then, looking to take the lead with a second goal. Busquets moves it on to Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah's got hold of it in the box now. Up against Roberto Carlos. Takes him on once again, and he's played that towards the halfway line where it's intercepted by Hullet. Interesting decision, and at this point I'm guessing that Klopp probably just wishes that he'd left Messi on. Roberto Carlos is looking for another one late on. He's already got one assist to his name, whips it across, and he's found the corner of the net. They've made it 2-1 late on in the game, and they've definitely won it. There's no coming back now for the World 11. So they might have left it late, but ultimately the Icons have got it done, and they're the team that get to lift that trophy. So many generic black and white boots there, but in amongst the crowd, Zidane is rocking a bit of red. I like it. 9 shots, 7 of which were on target, 57% possession, and with 2 very late goals, they get the victory. They secured the win, and looking at the stats, they probably do deserve it. We've still got the simulated season to come though, so yeah, chance for the World 11 to bring it back. Let's get into it, and let's see if they can do it. Right then, so I've sent forward to the start of January, and as it stands, the Icons are currently 11 points clear of the World 11. They're yet to lose a single game, they've scored 57 goals, and they've only conceded 5 goals in 20 matches. Not bad. The World 11, meanwhile, have only lost 3 games themselves, so they're not exactly doing terrible. They've picked up 43 points, and they're 5 points ahead of Wolves. I wasn't expecting them to be third, but there you go. They've won 11, drawn 5, lost just 4, and they're doing very well for themselves. Chelsea, however, Not so much. They're currently sitting bottom of the table on just 15 points. I'm pretty sure N'Golo Kanté is the only player of theirs in the World 11, so it's not like they've lost loads of players, just for some reason or other, they're doing completely awful. Anyway though, let's sim forward to the end of the season, and let's see if anything changes. The World 11 did bring things back a bit, but it wasn't quite enough. They finished up on 88 points, whilst the Icons picked up 93 points. They won 29 games, drew 6, and lost just 3 matches all season. Chelsea, meanwhile, remains at the bottom of the table. They only won 7 matches all season and finished the season on 29 points. They struggled for goals throughout the entire team, and apparently they sent Tammy Abraham out on loan to Strasbourg. Probably not the best decision you've ever made, Frank. Harry Kane was the top scorer by the end of the season, Zidane provided the most assists, and Schmeichel kept 25 clean sheets in 38 appearances. And it was a domestic treble for the Icons. In addition to winning the league, they also won the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, so yeah, pretty successful season all in all. The World 11 did win the Super Cup though, and they made it to the Champions League final, where unfortunately for them, they lost to Bayern. Anyway though, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave it a like if you have done. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you again next time.